No probable cause. A judge repeatedly ruling this weekend. Phoenix police arrested people at the protest without evidence and probable cause. In fact, the ABC 15 investigators discovered officers used the same copy and paste statement as evidence in a huge batch of cases on Saturday night. Now the city is facing serious allegations about violating the civil rights of those placed under arrest. Here's ABC 15 investigator Dave Biskobing.
Defense attorneys say it's basically like sweeping protesters up, saying the same thing about all of them, and then getting to come up with the evidence later after they've already been arrested and booked into jail.
Those cheers for community organizer Maxima Guerrero, who was just released after her arrest Saturday night while downtown at the protests.
So Maxima was at the protest engaging in legal observing to make sure people's rights were protected, their right to protest. And as she was leaving in a vehicle, they stopped the vehicle and pulled her out and arrested her.
This video of her initial appearance.
For one count of rioting, a Class 5 felony. At this time, there is no probable cause.
Again, this was pure and simple Phoenix Police Department going beyond their authority and arresting people without probable cause, which is exactly what the judge said.
Here's the written proof. No probable cause found. There was no evidence provided that this specific defendant was present at the time of the violence or force. ABC 15 discovered of the 114 people arrested Saturday night, Phoenix police copy and pasted the probable cause statement in a huge batch of arrests. By copy and paste, they used the same generic statement without specifics or suspects' names to detain and book dozens, maybe more than 100 people.
Almost all of them. Every single one that I saw yesterday was a copy and paste.
Armando Nava, defense attorney with Arizona Attorneys for Criminal Justice, represented more than a dozen of the arrested.
Myself, there were 14 that I personally handled that it was the same copy and paste statement.
Was that 14 out of 14 for you, or did you have some others that it was 14 out of 14?
Yes.
ABC 15 investigator Melissa Blasius asking Phoenix Police Chief Jerry Williams for an explanation.
Any concern about that?
So there's always concern when there are not charges, but at the end of the day, I do know that my officers were operating and functioning under justice, under trying to protect the community, because public safety, our number one priority is safety. So you're talking about pulling people out of cars. Those cars were used to help fortify and give knives,
I'm going to have
rocks,
to start because we don't have any evidence that they were getting guns.
Right.
So go.
Rocks and bottles, water, food to those individuals who were absolutely there to commit crimes.
Here's what Guerrero's attorney says in return.
It's absolutely disgusting, the charges that they're putting against her. They're completely false. She did not engage in any rioting, nor did the vast majority of people that were arrested. These are trumped up charges to try to keep people from going out in the streets and protesting.
The ACLU Arizona released this statement. Judges are rightfully dismissing charges against protesters due to lack of probable cause. But this tells us that the Phoenix Police Department was violating civil rights en masse. We don't have a hard number of all the people booked using the copy and paste statement. Due to COVID-19, we can't quickly pull court forms like normal because the public access computers at the court clerk's office are still shut down.
Now, these cases are not dismissed. Most of these defendants will have court dates in about 2 weeks. So if County Attorney Alistair Adele decides she wants to go forward with these cases, they're going to give police 2 weeks to come up with new evidence or claims to support these arrests. I'm investigator Dave Biskobing, ABC 15, Arizona.